So there are multiple ways that I'm currently creating TikTok shop and TikTok affiliate videos solely with AI on the computer, right? And this allows me to pump out tons of high quality videos super quickly without even having the product on hand and without ever showing my face or being on camera with the product to sell it. So the software that I use is called Creatify AI. I've created several tutorials now on this and I've been using it for months. It works great if you know how to use it. So I'm going to show you that here in this video. Now, first and foremost, you need a good product, right? So this goes without saying. The first step is the product. It's the most important thing, right? There are several ways to do product research. The easiest one, in my opinion, is to use a software like Colidata or Shop Plus, but you can also do manual research within TikTok Shop if you're just looking through the product marketplace yourself and kind of seeing what works and what's already selling for other people. Now, assuming that you found a good product, like for example, this solar charger, this is not a great product. I have not done product research on this. It's just one that I'm suggested all the time, and I figured it'd be a good example to use for this video, right? So do your product research, make sure that you have a hot selling product that's not super oversaturated first and is also getting sales currently right now, not a week ago, not 2 months ago, right now, right? So let's pretend that this is a good one. We've already found this listing on Amazon, but if you see and you search this specific listing on TikTok, you are going to see it all over the place. Everybody's recommending it. And so there are many ways to actually use the Creatify AI software to generate these videos, right? The first thing that you want to do is to go to Create Now right here on the homepage. And if you want to try Creatify AI, completely free. Just take it for a test drive. It will be linked in the description below. I can't recommend the software enough. Now, it's easy enough to just put the URL of the product in, right? So what we could do is we could copy the URL of this product and paste it in here as the Amazon link and click Analyze URL. And essentially what it would do, it would take all the assets from that Amazon listing to make our product video and the script for our product video and blend it all together as one, right? So what do I mean by assets? Well, obviously it's going to use the title. It's going to use all the information in the description to figure out what the actual product is, what problem it solves for the customer, who the target customer is, all with AI. It's also going to pick all the product images from the listing, as well as any videos that might be on there that are either brand created or customer review videos, and then utilize them to also create the video, mesh them together, clip them together. It actually works very well and takes practically no time. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I use it to go a step further. And instead of using the URL of the Amazon listing here, what we're essentially going to do is we're going to take some of the TikTok product videos here and use ones that are already working for other people and just take little clip snippets of these videos and blend them together with Creatify AI to make a completely new video. And we're also going to have the software create us a great AI script as well, right? So just to do this, obviously you'd find this product on TikTok. You can see how many other people that are going viral are creating videos on this right here. We have 1.7 million, 57,000's all right, 56,000's all right, 3.4 million on that same product, 11.9 million, over 100,000, all on the same product. So you'll see in the next step that there's going to be 3 options for you, right? There's 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and then 60 seconds as well. And you can choose any one of those. I personally like to either go 15 seconds or 30 seconds now. I don't go fully long because in my experience, at least recently on TikTok, the shorter ones tend to perform better because obviously a lot of people have a short attention span on TikTok already. So it's really simple from here. You're just going to download several of these videos. Google download TikTok video. Any one of these will work. The TikTok downloader right here works. The SnapTik one works. Save TT works. Or you can just use a Google Chrome extension to download them right off TikTok for you. There's several ways to do it. Now, assuming that you've downloaded those videos, which I already have for the sake of saving you time, now we're going to move on to the next step here. And instead of using the URL, we're going to upload manually, right? Because we want to add our own assets from TikTok. We don't want to pull from a listing on Amazon or Shopify or Etsy or anywhere else. So we're going to upload manually. And now we want to insert the product name first. So we're going to go to the product name on Amazon. Again, you just want to find this product on Amazon or preferably on Amazon. It could be eBay, it could be Walmart, it could be Shopify or the brand's website. You just want to find a listing of this product that has a lot of information and a lot of video assets and a lot of picture assets that you can then utilize as well, right? So we're going to take the title of the listing, paste it in here under product name, take the description under the listing, paste it in here under description, add the media here that we've already downloaded from TikTok ourselves, right? And you can see, there we go. I just downloaded literally 6 videos here just to show you for this example. We upload them in there, let it upload the files. Obviously, depending on how many files you're actually uploading and how long they are, it could take 15 seconds, it could take a minute or two. Let it run, and as soon as it's done, we'll move on to the next step. So there we go. It finished uploading all 6 of those videos. You can see them there, so we're just going to save them and then click next. Now, here's what I was talking about with the 15 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds length. For the sake of showing you in this video, I'm going to use 15 seconds. Obviously, the shorter the video, the easier it is for you to edit because you don't have to edit a longer amount of video, right? Same thing with the script as well. So we're going to keep it 9:16 aspect ratio, of course, because that's perfect for TikTok. It's that vertical aspect ratio. I'm going to keep the video 15 seconds, but play around with all of them. That's what I'd recommend for you and see what works best for you. Chances are it'll be 15 seconds, but again, play around with all of them. For target audience, if you know your specific target audience already, feel free to put that in there. I'm going to leave it blank and then click next. And then let it run, let it blend all those assets together, and then we'll be able to edit them very easily in the editor once we pick our script, okay? So here we go. It's generating AI scripts for us. Now, if you have your own script already, for example, if you're mimicking what's already working for another viral video and you're essentially not copying their script, but utilizing their script and kind of putting it into your own words, then you'd put it in DIY here, and that works from time to time. I recommend that approach for a lot of people. I'm going to let the AI generate scripts here for us. It does a pretty good job in a lot of different ways. So you'll see there's different kind of variations of scripts that'll generate you. One of my favorite is always problem solution. So it figures out what the actual product solves, what problem it solves, and then presents that as the problem in the script. And then obviously the product is the solution, right? I think that that one works the best in my experience. They also have one tailored to Gen Z specifically, and other ones here that you can play around with. If you scroll down, you can easily generate more scripts as well. It will generate you endless scripts. So if you don't like these ones, generate more. I'm going to read this one and make sure that it's a good one. So problem solution, ever found your phone dead on a camping trip? That's a pretty solid problem, right? Which is exactly what the power bank solves. Worry no more with our power bank solar charger with a massive. So I'm going to select this one, okay? And you can edit it once you start going in the actual Creatify AI editor. It's very easy, so don't worry if you want to take out a specific word that's like the brand or change up the script slightly. Select it, and then you can edit it in the editor, or if you want to, you can edit it right here very simply by clicking that little button right there. Up in the right-hand corner right here, so if we selected this one, we'd click edit right here. I'm going to select problem solution. We're going to edit the script, and we're going to take out the specs here of the battery because I don't think a lot of people really care about the specific specs or even know what that is, right? So we'll say with a massive battery and durable design, it's your ultimate outdoor companion. Grab yours today and stay charged. So ever found your phone dead on a camping trip? Worry no more with our power bank solar charger. I think that's a pretty solid script. Very easy 15-second script. We're going to select it and click next. And now it's going to generate the script, the AI person reading over the script, right? And the entire video based on those 6 videos that we gave it as assets. It's going to take different portions of those videos that I think are the best and create a video for us, which we can then obviously edit to make better if we'd like. So the next thing you want to do is select your visual style. Now you can pick an AI avatar here. You can see different variations of them if you click into them. So if you go scribble or full screen, it will be the AI person full screen, almost like this, talking about the product with it behind it. You can just pick product if you want. I typically go either top and bottom, quick transition with them, just kind of in the side talking about the product, or just product without anybody on screen either, because I feel like that works best. I want the focus to be on the product, not on the person. And don't worry if you actually click on some of these and the AI avatar doesn't look like they're speaking at the same time as the actual text, because it's going to look that way when it's in edit mode. But once you render it and you actually export it, they will be synced up perfectly and it looks great. I promise you. Test it out and you will see. They even warn you here, right? Like, this is not the final video yet. To get accurate lip sync, select the visual style, and then you need to render it, right? So it won't be synced up perfectly when you're editing it, but when you export it, it will be. So now we want to click product and go to editor so we can actually edit the video and make sure that it looks good. And it's going to take you into an editor that looks a lot like something on Adobe Premiere Pro or Shotcut or Final Cut Pro or any of the editors that you're using. It's really basic, but it's super easy to use. And there's a lot of functionality that you can adjust here. The first thing I recommend is mute the music. So just click this little button and mute the music. The reason being is a lot of times the music will be solid, but every once in a while you'll get a non-copyright sound or one that isn't for commercial use. And so your video could get muted. Avoid that headache. Mute the music. You don't need it. If you want to add music later, you can always do so within the TikTok editor when you're uploading the video. Now, the voiceover's right there. It's also got captions. It's also got text. I don't like the text. I just like the captions. So I'm going to mute the text there. I don't want it in there, but that's just a personal choice. You could obviously decide for yourself what you want it to look like. And now the last part here is the assets, right? So you can see it only pulled 2 videos for our assets, and they're kind of long. So I'm going to minimize them, right, like this. Drag that one over there. And I'm going to drag 2 more videos down right here so that it's pulling from several other videos. And you can also drag the videos and make them shorter or make them longer if you'd like, which is really helpful because you can make them as long or short as you want to. You can also click in and edit them as well, right? So if I wanted to change this specific portion of this video, I would click this video. I'd be able to change to whatever video I'd want. I could choose this one or I could choose this one. And I would just maybe drag this down and put that in there instead. And you can see it change there on the timeline. But let's go back and use this one as an example. And we'll see what it generated for us to see if it kind of matches up.
Ever found your phone dead on a camping trip? Worry no more with our power bank solar charger. With a massive battery and durable design, it's your ultimate outdoor companion. Grab yours today and stay charged.
Not terrible, and obviously we'd want to drag this so that they all match up at the end. That could certainly be improved. If I wanted to edit it or improve it, all I would do if I didn't want to use this specific portion of the video, it really gives you a lot of creative freedom because you can click whichever one you want. So as an example, let's say this one because they're kind of similar. Let's pick this one, and then you can just go over here to crop. It allows you to drag to a different portion of the actual video. If you wanted to use a different part, like you can see the back here, and we can use that part. You can also make it bigger. You can make it shorter or drag it to wherever you want. So let's say we wanted this portion of the video. We click done and see it changes it right like that. So if we play it again.
With a massive battery and durable design, it's your ultimate outdoor companion.
Pretty solid actually. And it's super easy to use the editor. It goes so fast. So now the last thing that I'm going to do here is obviously if you wanted to edit the script, you can come up to the script and adjust it here, and then it would edit it and reflect it in what she's saying and the script. You could also come down here and add a CTA. That's something that I do from time to time at the end. Essentially what that will do is it will blur the end and then allow them to actually click the button and pretty much just showcase the actual TikTok Shop purchase button while you're saying your call to action in the video. I've covered that in other tutorials. You don't need to do that with all your videos. I have tested and kind of split tested both, and I haven't really found which one definitively works better, but play around with it. It might be something that you want to try out. And if you wanted to add text or switch your captions around, you could just go to text and switch the theme here. So it wouldn't be like black with white letters. You could switch the actual theme, make it different colors, make it a different background for your text, make it bold, switch the font. It really gives you a lot of creative freedom. And then obviously once you're done, you just click render and you render it and export it. And there it goes. It says estimated time 15 minutes, but it moves pretty fast depending on how long your video is. It's usually like a minute or two. If it's a long 60-second video with a lot of assets, it might be a few minutes long, but it renders pretty quickly. Now, the only other thing that I wanted to touch on here is actually really cool that they just introduced this. So if you actually go back to the homepage, you can see that they now have batch mode, so it saves you so much time. And this has been a game changer because what you can essentially do is you can have it batch produce like 5 or 10 videos super quickly, so you don't have to spend a lot of time in the software, and it lets you pump out so many more videos a lot faster with literally no extra work on your part, right? And this more so is going to be the volume approach where you're taking a bunch of different product angles, a bunch of different script angles, and kind of testing to see which one works the best. But again, this is going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to let you pump out video after video after video so much faster. So let me show you what you want to do here. Again, you're just going to go back to the home page and select that batch tool on the bottom. So let me show you that one more time. Batch mode right here in beta, they just introduced it. And then for this example, let's actually take the power solar bank and we'll use the URL. You could do the same thing and upload manually as well and add all the assets as well if you wanted to do it that way. And then you click Analyze URL if you wanted to use the Amazon URL. And for this example, it's got the product name, the product description, as well as the 10 images and the 6 videos that were on the actual listing right here, right? It pulled them that quickly. Then you click Next. You select, again, the aspect ratio, the video lengths that you want for all your videos, the target audience if you have it, and then you click Next. And here's where you can actually select as many as you want, right? So if you wanted to create 5 videos, what you would essentially do is you'd pick 5 of these scripts, or you'd go DIY script and you'd add 5 of your own specific scripts. So let's say I wanted to create 5 and I like some of them. You could say, well, I'm going to go after the don't worry writing style. I'm also going to go problem solution, maybe Gen Z as well. So we have one that targets them specifically. 3 reasons why and motivational. And obviously you can look into more about what these specific styles are. Again, I always say I like problem solution the best, but I would play around and test them all and see which you like. Now for visual styles, you can also select multiple down here. So if you just wanted to go product, obviously it'd be this big play button. If you wanted, the avatar in the bottom left talking about the product in the majority of the screen, you could select this one as well. And you can select as many styles as you want. And if you select, 6 videos or 5 videos up here with these 2 styles, then 3 of them might be in this style and 2 of them in this style, or 3 in this style and 2 in that style. If you added another one, again, it would be a combination of those specific styles with the amount of scripts that you selected, right? And then finally, you select the avatars that you want to use. So again, you can select multiple avatars here if you'd like. You can keep it just one person. It's up to you if you wanted to test a woman's voice or a man's voice, or a woman on the product talking about it or a man talking about it. You can select as many avatars as you want. And again, it's going to be a combination of all the ones that you selected in the bulk tool. And then you'd select next, and you'd be able to kind of move on and would just batch produce all those videos at once, saving you a ridiculous amount of time. So this is a really cool feature that they just introduced. I've been playing around with it a lot lately. It does save you a lot of time. Try it out. I can't recommend this software enough. Whether you just want to use the URL of the product listing, it moves so fast and does a great job. Or if you want to take it a step further, like I showed you in this video, and actually pull from popular TikTok videos and use the assets there, as long as you're switching them up fast enough every 3 to 5 seconds roughly, and using your own script and making it a brand new video, you're totally fine. So this is what works for me. This is how I'm able to use AI without ever getting on camera, without ever selling the products myself on camera. I'm able to pump out ridiculous amounts of videos so fast. If you want to try Creatify AI for free and test it out yourself, you can check it out through the link in the description. Hope it helps.